Hey Nancy, this is Lee Smoke, Craftsman Direct. It's almost football season. I'll show you my Clemson University National Championship ring. It's really old like me. That's your mailbox. They stick stuff on here. Apparently this guy wants to aerate your yard, but looks like he wants to do everybody else's too. Signs up, house looks good, met your tenant. Got an awfully pretty car. Looking around at the outside, about the only thing I see is clipping some of those guys kind of over there. And let's do an exit loop just to do an exit loop. Our siding's holding good. Remember when we replaced some of those up there? Perimeter's fine. The little bit of debris you see on the bottom is for cutting the grass, but the house is clean except for that. We've got a little accumulation of garbage. Maybe we can roll that out for these folks. They seem real nice. Backside, a little bit of mold. Let's see, but you know it's gonna happen. It's no big deal. But what I see is a set of screens. Don't look like we have any problems. At some point, maybe in the future, you see that wood, we can put a sealer on it. It might stay really good wood for a little bit longer. And see how green that's getting on the bottom because it doesn't dry real well. But and see inside the window. What cleaning will do, but you know we can certainly wait on that. Not really sure about the bottom of that guy. Maybe it's a weed whacker. On this side, got a bird's nest. Can you see that? That's not real good. The reason that's not good, it impedes airflow, and a little bit of mold on the edge of that guy. I'm thinking maybe next spring, pressure wash after the pollen. And you can see you got some mold here. And those lines are critters that actually eat mold and stuff. But let's go inside, take a look around. Yeah, a little bit of stuff up there. Those are birds that like to hang out. This is getting a little bit dirty too. So I don't know. I'll let you tell me. I can make a case for, but I would say nothing critical. That's good old AC. Gosh, what do we do before air conditioning? Hey, I'm back.
Hi.
Outside looks nice, and wanted to, share your list. I think you said this was done before you moved in.
This was done when we moved in.
Okay, when you moved in. Yeah, that's okay. There we got a date. And that'll basically gonna give her a record of that. And she specifically asked me to ask for pool pass.
It's all in the drawer here.
And the clickers. Okay, there you go, Nancy. You got bunches of clickers and pool passes.
And the paperwork goes all in the cabinets.
Okay. There you go. And what is this stuff?
That's stuff that we moved in here. That's all the warranty stuff.
Okay,
for
good.
the appliances.
Nancy, if you want me to mail that to you.
And the keys are in here.
Okay, good. And you can give me a tour.
Sure.
Actually, let's give Nancy a tour.
We've resealed all the thing and resealed up there like we told her. The sink has been resealed.
Okay. That's yours?
Oh, yep.
Your what is that? SQT? What does that stand for?
Clayton, North Carolina.
Clayton, North Carolina is SQT. I don't know how
Oh,
they
is it
got Clayton.
magnet?
Okay. Have you run across anything like this guy or these that gave you any problems or anything?
The dishwasher is very loud.
Very loud. Okay.
But
It's not very good.
I'm sorry?
It's not very good.
Not very good. Not
You
very
have to
loud.
keep out
Okay.
pots and pans for it to wash.
Okay. Does it clean dishes?
yes, it cleans dishes.
Okay. We will look at that as far as any kind of remedy, but
It works. So.
okay. Okay. And back room is,
This is the dining area.
yeah, I call squeaky as far as clean. What's that got right there? That's the first alert.
Yeah, the first alerts keep falling.
Where does that go? Is it,
It's supposed to go on the door, they fall down.
Okay.
So they were here when we moved in.
let me put that back where I found it. And I'm gonna ask Nancy if we need to do anything about that. Okay.
I don't know if, the other tenant was single and female, so I don't know if she put them on the doors.
Okay.
This is the front family room.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'll tell you that I see rows and columns of where you've been vacuuming and stuff, and
Yeah,
a
all
ceiling
the
fan.
floors
And,
throughout the house was
Yeah.
steam cleaned in March.
okay, good.
Because there was, before her, there was 13 people living here.
Wow.
So, because we found all the paperwork
Yeah.
for school.
Okay.
So we steam cleaned all the carpets. Once we steam cleaned all the carpets, the smell went away in the house.
Great. That's good. That's good. Okay.
This is the computer room.
Okay. Grass bath too. Oh, it goes. Yeah. Okay. Empty. Okay. And little foyer. And real high in the foyer. And dining. And upstairs. Looking at the roof, I remember we did a roof leak a couple years ago. Always anxious to see how repairs go, and that one looked pretty good.
This is one of the bedrooms.
Okay. Bedroom. I'll call it back left, and there's your closet.
Front bedroom, whatever.
Okay.
This is the master bedroom. It has an extra curtain on it. We don't know where it goes, so it's on the floor.
That's fine. I'm sure that whoever comes in next will find a home for it, and if not, they can file it in 13.
We put an extra towel rack in here.
Okay. Well, that's pretty. And, gosh, are you sure you guys lived in here?
Yeah, we lived in here.
Okay.
I used to clean houses for the military.
Let's see. I want to look at caulking. And caulking. Caulking looks good. Caulking looks good. Interested in looking at things that cause bigger problems. Caulking's.
Wash and dryer,
I'm sorry?
wash and dryer, they both work.
Good. Okay.
A new air filter.
Good. Okay.
We put shelving up in there too.
Okay. And that is the bathroom.
And another bathroom.
Okay. I'm gonna peek at caulking. Okay. Then good caulking. Funny thing about this camera is it's an automatic focus, and it figures out the lighting. As you go from dark to light, you kind of gotta let it get acclimated.
Some of the nail holes were here before and other ones had toothpaste in them.
Okay. Let's see.
The loose carpet, we tried to pull it up for and make it tight. We just couldn't get it tight. Some of them we got them out for, and some of them we just couldn't.
Okay. So you got some wrinkles.
Yeah.
Okay.
We just couldn't get it tight.
Okay.
We told her we'd try for her, but we just couldn't.
Okay. Some stuff, but you know, it's the stuff I see is primarily just minor touch-up. You know, and you get something like this that, you know, and it's what happens when you live in a house. And I guess the lawyerly words these guys use is ordinary, necessary, and reasonable.
Right.
And that's essentially all that I see that I can convey is that kind of stuff. Let's turn these off. And can I get upstairs?
Yeah. Don't ask me what's up.
I would like to peek at the filters.
Uh-huh.
Let's see here. There we go. And I know there's a light.
It's up at the stairs.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate that help. You know, it's a good time to just take a look between tenants, because if those things get bad, I just put one in an apartment. It was $5 grand. Get that thing done. Wow. Installation looks really good. Yeah. There goes my camera again. You can see everything up here looks really good. It looks dry, but I didn't expect it not to be dry. Let me take a peek. And the way you check that is you look through it. I'm gonna let you look through it, Nancy, and you can see the light through it, and it doesn't get a whole lot better than that. Slip them back in all the way so it's tight. And I think this is a 2-filter house if memory serves. Well, that's pretty neat. Not sure what that is. Am I right? I thought so. Maybe I'm not right. See this one? There's no water in there. You've got a little residual rust from something. But basically you can see on the bottom, you see stainless steel, pristine condition. So it's doing exactly what it's supposed to do. It's catching a little bit of overflow, unlike what we saw, what was that, 2 weeks ago. All right. Maybe not. Maybe 1-filter house. Okay. You go to sell it, you can get a dime out of the house, but I would think you'd do better. Okay. I like to walk down carefully so we don't get a bunch of that yellow stuff all over the house. Starting to make it look like LSU and Georgia Tech. That wouldn't be good. Okay. And how about that? Is that okay? We'll leave that on top, and I'll tell you where it is in case you want to fly over here from California and get in the attic. You'll know where you can get lights off. Nancy, really all I see is little bits of touch-up painting, kind of like that. And if you remember the first time you called me, what was that, 5 or 6 years ago, I basically saw a rentable house with some touch-ups, and that's all we have is, you know. Ta-da! And while we're talking about touch-ups, do you happen to know if there's any paint?
The paint is in the garage.
Okay.
And there's paint back here.
At some point, we started bringing it in from the garage, sticking it back there.
Right, it's way back here, along with surprises. That's the other kind of left for me.
Let me take a look and see if I can figure out.
They left a mirror and a steam cleaner here.
Wow, that's really nice of them to do that kind of stuff. Mirrors and steam cleaners.
And then this, we don't know where it goes, so.
All the window screens accounted for, and you have an extra. Okay.
No, the paint's back there in the corner.
Let me poke around back there in the corner. Let me see what I can find.
Sorry, I don't have a flashlight.
Well, I have one in my truck, but I'm going to venture some guesses that it won't be Kills. This Pro Max is a Sherwin-Williams, and usually I have my guys stick a color drop on the top, and by the writing, It says master bedroom and it's 08. So we can probably use that, and that's the majority of 1 gallon. This severe weather is exterior. I see some Lowe's paint, and let me sneak into the garage, see what we have. And we can also get a little garage shot for Mrs. Bender. Thank you, I appreciate the help. Garage is this way, I think.
Nope, wrong one, that's the closet.
Wrong one?
Right, straight.
Straight. I saw. Okay. Nancy, here's your garage. And I love this floor. Somebody put a bunch of money into putting a rubber bottom on it. That was nice of them. There. That's something that looks very familiar. Maybe, maybe not. Duron Pro Coat interior Pulte mist. And you see the color. And so anyhow, my guess is that this is going to be the touch-up that we're going to need. I have to go get that professionally shaken. So anyhow, I want to thank you for all your help, ma'am. My shingles.
Yeah, the shingles are there. No, we have a shingle on the, you didn't check the patio. Where's the patio?
Yeah, let's take a look.
We have one shingle, we did not see anything off the roof, he went to the roof.
I'm sorry, ma'am.
We have one shingle, we don't know, he went on the roof, he didn't see anything.
Okay.
So we left it out here.
We
That's from the later, this storm.
okay.
But he checked the roof, he doesn't see anything off, so it must be for our neighbor.
I'll look and see what I see. I remember we had a storm 2 years ago that blew off like 3 or 4 way up there on the top ridge. And as I leave, I'll poke around and see if I find out a home
Yeah,
for
you
it.
checked the attic and it was dry.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
Okay.
and this is the patio.
Good shingle job, Nancy. We might want to look at the ceiling. And I think you're getting as good a view as I can give you.
Yeah, I didn't know how to clean this.
Ma'am, this is mold, and I mean just for your information, we certainly do it, but it's a diluted Clorox solution.
I tried in spots and
Right.
it wouldn't, you know.
Okay.
Like, huh, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I would add a pressure washer to it, and I would probably use low to medium pressure.
I was afraid to get the fans. too
Right.
wet.
Sure. Well, they're outdoor rated fans.
So they can get wet?
If I had to do it, I would try to minimize how wet I got. But you know, I would probably spray around it so it didn't drip continuous, and then you know maybe do a little hand scrubbing right on top of it with the 2-foot radius. Anyhow, this ceiling's getting a little icky, and I don't think it's going to be a deal breaker on the next tenant. But see if they move, and we can do it. And if they don't like it, we'll do it before they move. But be better because there's absolutely nothing in here right now.
Yeah, we were coming out to bring the garbage out
Okay.
Friday, Thursday, whatever.
Right.
And then bring them back in.
We appreciate that, man. You're not moving far, I heard.
Well, we're almost in Gardner.
Okay.
That's why this way.
Okay. That's a nice move. When you don't have to go too far, you can make little trips. Anyhow, I guess the last thing to do is, if you guys can put that on the door,
Okay, I can do that.
we'd be grateful.
All right.
And I'm gonna leave you a number. For me, I always, you know, I got a card. If you need anything, don't hesitate to call me.
All right.
Take care. Thank you now. How would you like to go look at the roof with me? Let's see if we can figure out where that shingle came from, if it came from. From this vantage point, I don't see anything. You got uniform rows and columns. Let's check the other side out. I kind of want to look at my repair as well. Yeah, I think it's alright, you get far back because you got an angle to contend with, and you zoom in. We got no focus, I can tell. Oh well, we tried. But I'm looking for a shingle issue. I don't see any. Maybe it's around the back side. Another thing you do is look around the other houses. I would think the same roofer did them all. And I don't see a whole bunch of shingles missing. Boy, they got pretty grass. Get off the grass so I get me. Yes? You got it? Okay. Alright, let me see if I can help.
We don't.
Okay. Do you know the combination?
4804.
Alright. 4804, that should push down. This has to go on the door first, I think. Let's try that. When that does, go down inside, jumps over. So this can close. And then to confuse all these people that want to come in and steal the appliances, I'll leave them at zeros.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome. Appreciate the help, man. Y'all have fun. Okay. Somebody's sodding your side. You're not doing a good job. Actually, that's the neighbor. Looks like putting chunks over here. A grass cut is due on this side. Sounds like those folks living in Garner. Shoot, that's 15-20 minutes. They might be willing to come over and cut the grass unless you want me to. Let's see. Looking at the back side, the camera can get it better because it's higher. I don't see any shingles missing on any houses back here. Wow. Gets pretty high back here. But anyway. Nancy, I want to thank you for the opportunity to help you with your houses. I know I don't tell you that a lot, but I do. You got a little okra plant. It's always nice. Big fig tree. They got a right fig I could send you if you want. See that right there? He's always working on this house almost every time I come over here. Grapes. They said they were going to come back and take care of the trash, which was exceptionally nice of them to do that. But I think we're done. This was an easy one. Nice people. It'd be great if they were all like that. This is August 30, 2011.